Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, 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 what's good, what's good? Man, it was a clown show, man, in the courtroom yesterday, man. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? But, man, we couldn't let this one pass. We got Mob James, man. Mob James took the stand yesterday, man. And we gonna get into what he was talking about as well as Reggie. But, man, I'm going to tell y'all, man, Mob James had me cracking up, man. Hey, y'all know I wasn't going to let this one pass. Without no further ado, let's get into it, y'all.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McDonald, it's fair to say that you're here because of a court order. Is that right?
Correct.
That you didn't volunteer to come or anything like that?
Not at all.
Okay. But you were instructed by a court that you had to attend.
Yes.
Man, they would have had to drag me in there, man. I done got so many subpoenas to court, man. Hey, listen. I don't know about everywhere else, but man, listen, I ain't showing up.
And what was your role with Death Row?
I was the guy that if something happened.
But I never, listen, I want to clear this up now. I never got no subpoena to tell on nobody, so I don't know how that go.
Should would have you take care of that. Like Snoop Dogg trial, there was issues up there. I was sent up there to make sure those problems didn't happen again.
Hey, one thing about it, y'all, Mob James make himself like this big dude. I love to see these guys make themselves like they were the big man, and then they downplay each other, because y'all gonna see Reggie, you know what I'm saying, come right behind him and downplay what he talking about. But let's listen to him.
And are those problems, and I'm not asking you to get into specifics, but are those problems meaning issues with other people who might be gangbanging or might be trying to threaten folks?
Correct, yes.
And you are somebody that Suge relied on to be able to protect.
Keep your D back there looking like, yeah, right. Well, you weren't doing that. You wrong, man. You wrong.
His roster of music artists and other things like that.
Correct.
And after you were asked to help out with Snoop, did Snoop have any other problems?
No, we didn't have one issue at court.
Keep you looking like this, nigga lying.
I'm going to ask you,
wrong,
dude,
dude.
a little bit. Were you familiar with the Southside Compton Crips?
Yes.
Would you say they were somebody you were in alliance with or a rivalry with?
Rival.
Okay. And would sometimes that rivalry get violent?
Anytime you're dealing with the gang life, it's going to be violent at any given time.
Are you familiar with somebody that went by the name of Tupac Shakur?
Yes.
How are you familiar with Tupac?
He was assigned to Death Row.
And when he was signed with Death Row, would he also hang out with you guys?
He hung with my brother now. Yeah. Not me.
Who is your brother?
Alton McDonald, Buntry Ave.
Did he went by Buntry?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, during this time, is it fair to say that Mr. Shakur had an issue?
Didn't Suge get 100 years for making a mistake and ran over his brother or something like that, man? That's crazy.
With rappers from the East Coast?
I think Tupac inherited the beef between Suge Knight and Puck.
Come on now, didn't I tell y'all that? But everybody knew that anyway.
Okay, that was your perspective of it.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
And we all fell. Some of us fell victim to it because we allowed ourselves to be a part of the BS, should I say. And that was a situation between record companies, not gangs. So technically it wasn't our business. But when you had 20 men just fresh out of prison and didn't have a way of getting the things they wanted, getting a paycheck from Suge, we did almost anything and everything to get that paycheck.
Well, I hope it wasn't no funny bunny stuff going on, Mob J. Talking about do anything and everything. Boy, listen, I'm just playing.
Now, was there another gang that was associated with Bad Boy Records, the East Coast record company that Puffy had?
The only one I know of is Southside.
And did that escalate the tension between Mob Piru and South Side?
At the time, there was no at war, it was peace. And when the two record companies got into it, Bad Boy went to Keepy D now, and Suge came to us. So that intertwined everything, and we had issues.
Do you recall any instances that you were at where there were those issues manifested itself in terms of violence?
Are you serious? Don't ask me that right here. I can't say that on both sides. When each neighborhood met each other, there was a lot of tension. I'd say that.
Okay. Now I want to talk.
Yeah, because you ain't come up here to tell, you know what I'm saying? You just going to tell without telling.
A little bit about September 7th, 1996. Mm-hmm. Were you in Las Vegas on September 7th of 1996?
Yes.
Why were you in Las Vegas?
To run the security at 662. We were having issues with individuals that said that they were coming for whatever reason they was coming for, and to come to 662. My job was to not let that happen.
Similar to the kind of security you were asked to apply in the whole Snoop Dogg situation.
It didn't have nothing to do with Snoop Dogg. It was...
Man, the man actually was in a similar situation. He actually didn't have something to do. Hey, Mob J losing it here, y'all. Come on, now.
Everybody came, well, Suge and Bunch of them, his entourage, everybody went for the fight. My job and all of my people were there to make sure nothing funny happened at 662. So we were the fall guys. So if something happened, we was the one that's going to go to jail for it, prepared to do that. So nobody else was going to come up there and disrupt it in that manner. But if anybody remember that night, it was so many Metro and everybody there. No, neither side could have did anything. So it was calm, it was peaceful.
So when you say there's so much Metro there, you're talking about so much...
Man, hey, look how Keefy D looking, y'all. Keefy ready to jump up out that suit. I'm telling you, before this trial over, because he want to be the man bad, and then Mob James sitting up there talking like he the man. He ready to jump up and say, man, look at here, man. I'm the man. You wasn't doing nothing. I was doing all. I was running everything. Man, I was shooting that. His lawyer going to be like, hold on, man. Oh, my bad. Hey, Keefy want to be the man bad. Look how he just mad. He looking like, man, this dude coming up here like he the big dog. I'm the big dog.
Metro at Club 662?
It was police all over the place.
Now, you said you were there to be on the lookout for something. What were you...
You said I was on the lookout for nothing.
I apologize. You were there... in order to ensure there weren't any problems. Is that fair?
To make sure everything was good.
And because you had heard there might be some issues.
Correct.
And when you were there, was Reggie Wright Jr. with you that night at September 7th, 1996 at Club 662?
Yes.
What was Reggie doing there?
Reggie's job was to watch me and make sure I don't get in trouble. Everybody knew how I was. So Reggie, everybody else went to the fights. Reggie was there to watch me with the people that was there.
And I'm guessing that you were not the...
Yeah, Reggie said you were trying to whoop him out all their money, man. He said you was a side hustler. He said you wasn't nothing else but a side hustler.
Only person there making sure there wasn't any problems at Club 662.
I'm positive. It was 30, 40 Pyrus there.
And again, that was to make sure that there wasn't any violence that occurred at Club 662.
Right.
When at some point that night, do you learn that Tupac or Suge had been shot?
That night, yes.
Can you tell me how you learned about that?
Well, people was coming back and was explaining that Tupac and Suge just got shot. Everybody was in a uproar. A lot of people started even trying to get over there on Cobalt. We couldn't leave because we didn't pay to do this here. It was,
Man, the man that's paying you got shot. What are you talking about? You couldn't leave. Man, come on, man. Come on now.
wasn't too long after people started coming back, like Haron came back and went to the hospital. The majority of the people was leaving and then coming back because that night they said Tupac was going to be all right. And even Suge came back with a little bandage on his head. And we thought everything was good. People kept partying.
So, and when Suge came back, you said he had a bandage on his head, but
Yeah, the dude said he got shot, but he was grazed, a little scar.
Man, a detective been said in this case a long time ago, Suge got grazed with a piece of glass that flew when they went to busting, man. Come on, man. Suge got grazed by some glass talking about he got a bullet 3 inches from his skull. Hey, what I say, man? You can't believe really too much Suge say, man.
But nothing penetrated.
some people would describe being shot in the head even slightly.
You described it as that, I mean, you're wrong.
Right.
Hey, Suge say the bullet's still in his head, man.
So when you find out, well, let me ask you this: was Reggie with you when you found out that Tupac and Suge were shot?
Yes.
And did it appear to you in any way that Reggie Wright Jr. was coordinating the murder of Tupac Shakur?
Impossible.
I mean, and I say this because you're aware that there have been some conspiracy theories that Reggie Wright Jr. is responsible for the murder of Tupac.
Yeah, all this started when Suge got mad at him and Keefy D just followed the storyline. Because wasn't Keefy D talking to Reggie at one point? You know what I'm saying? When all these dudes doing podcasts, the Gene Deal and Reggie and all these people, wasn't they doing podcasts and stuff and communicate with each other, and then somehow through this internet stuff, I think they got mad at each other, and now they talking about, hey, he did it. No, he did it. He did it. Oh, you did it.
And it's so not true. His father was implicated, and his father had something to do with it. Reggie Wright used to be a police officer. And here again, I've been knowing Reggie Wright over 50 years. His daddy, as a police officer.
Yeah, because you do podcasts too.
Patrolling my neighborhood. He done took me to jail many times when I messed up. If Reggie killed Tupac, then death row is over with.
I said that.
Tupac was the money source. Tupac.
Come on, didn't I say that, y'all? Why would Reggie want to kill Tupac, man? It don't make no sense. It don't add up. Come on, man. Y'all got to make this stuff add up. You can't just get mad at a dude and talk about and put a murder on him. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes is crazy, man. Ain't got no evidence, no nothing. But it just say, oh, I'm mad at him now. He did it. Now let's look at this. He lied in a phone conversation. The dude told me he was eating Oreo cookie, and I found out it was chocolate chips. This is stuff. Hey, this is stuff they be having on these guys, man. I just be laughing at these grown dummies. You know what I'm saying? Grown old dummies, man. Come on, man.
Was that guy in death row? So Reggie would have had a problem if he would have did that. And Suge, I truly believe Suge would have opened his mouth if Reggie.
You know he would have.
Like that. So
Suge ain't holding
people say
back.
what they want to say.
Why were you thinking you might have neighborhood issues?
Well, you asking me some.
Mob James, stop it, man. Stop saying that. You had to be the question. Like, you don't want to tell, but tell it, man. Come on, man. You could have pulled the Woody and act like you deluded, don't know nothing. But you came up there. You want me to say this? Come on, man. You had me some stuff. But anyway, I'm going to tell you. That boy, no, he came prepared.
The issue that we was having was heated. And Compton was on fire at the time. And things were happening. And me personally, staying in Vegas wasn't worth it. That man in the hospital, it's time to go and protect your home front and be prepared for whatever happened there. You know what I'm saying? Like the other side was being prepared and was prepared to do.
Man, Keefy looking like, bro, stop lying. You know I was the man. You ain't nobody, man. Come on, man. Keefy gonna jump out this suit in a minute. And he gonna show the courtroom who he really is, because he want to be known as the big dude, like that detective say. He want to be known as the big man that's killing him, that he got to sit here and look like a nice guy. He want to come out and show the world. We did that, yeah, we did. Just like he did in them interviews.
Things because Orlando got beat up in there, and that's something you don't tolerate. So you was going to get some repercussion from that and everything else that was going on. So living this life, you got to be ready. If you not,
keep it looking like you wrong, dude.
Just lay down.
Now, you weren't there for the beating of Orlando Anderson at the MGM, were you?
No, I was.
Like we talked earlier, you were at 662.
Yeah.
But
you wasn't too much of the muscle, man. He ain't had you with him, man. They supposed to have the muscle with him, man. Why you at 662, man? You the muscle.
are you aware of why Orlando was targeted?
I'm aware of a lot of things. Things that was going on. People ain't talked about it in 30 years. Today ain't one of them. I don't mean to be funny, but here's the thing. A lot of things happen.
Today is one of them, man. You're sitting up here, man. You could have played YSL with it, man. You ain't, man, listen, man. You ain't have to say nothing. You just like, man, it's been 30 years. I don't remember anything. You in here talking about some, I can't talk about stuff like that. But on the other hand, he did have a good.
That night, a lot of things happened.
I love it.
After that night.
Hey, the best entertainment these days is watching these OGs renege and come back on the stuff they said and still want to look gangster, but not gangster. You know what I'm saying? Dance around all the stuff to make themselves still look gangster. But bro, when you set up on this stand, the gangster stuff is over. And I ain't got nothing against these guys changing their life, but stop trying to hold up the image, man. When I stop being gangster, I stop being gangster, man. I'm not holding up no image. Now, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody say, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gangsters no more, but we still handle our business if it came down to it. But ain't nobody putting themselves in harm's way like that, man. It's about the family now, man. Protecting the family. You know what I'm saying?
Me or anybody else bringing up the dead is wrong. A lot of people got hurt behind this situation in itself.
This dude.
Living the life and how we lived in Compton is one thing. You bring back all of the guys that made it, like me, I'm 61 years old now, to rehash and relive this situation again. I told every attorney in here that tried to get me to come here, you better treat me as a hostile witness. And I think that's where I'm about to go now, because you asking me questions.
I bet Suge don't show up.
Answer those questions.
You see how he came, talk about some subpoenas, Suge in jail. They probably had to drag him in the courtroom.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Then I'm not going to speak on Orlando. Let me ask you something about yourself. There was a rumor that Tupac had knocked you out one time.
I'd have killed him.
That would have been your response if that happened.
Yeah, I'm being honest with you and everybody else. I said it on my podcast show. Him, Suge, and my brother. I'd have shout out to
man, this nigga was 400 pounds. How Tupac was gonna knock him out anyway? And why would he want to shoot him? Man, you would have, man, come on, man. Tupac was too little to try to knock you out, man.
them if he touched me.
Why
That's
is that?
how I was living.
Why is that?
That's what I was back then.
And so, is it fair to say that your
Nigga Keith,
reputation and
you
your
wrong,
standing in the
dude.
neighborhood would require you to do something if you're going to get punked by somebody like Tupac?
You don't have a choice, or you can't be there.
I'm sorry. We're doing some side talk here. No, that's my fault. I asked, being in the life that you were, if somebody like Tupac is punking you, like by punching you in the face or something like that, you would have to retaliate, or you would lose your place in the neighborhood.
You would have to go back home and fight everybody that called you a punk.
So then you had mentioned, I'm not going to ask you to go into any specifics, but you had mentioned that after what happened here in Las Vegas, there were issues between the neighborhoods. How long did that last? Was it like, all right, one day we're good, everything's done, or did it last?
Keefy looking like you better say the right thing.
It was in the air for quite a long time, until I guess both sides, and he might agree, just said, let that shit go, because it really wasn't our beef. This was between Suge Knight and Keefy D, and people put themselves in situations like myself.
Man, Keefy, that still ain't scaring nobody, man. Stop it, man. Put a smile on your face, man. Come on, man. The jury gonna look at that, man. He showed no remorse. Look at his face.
I'm guilty as everybody else. Like myself, I put myself in a situation to protect something and somebody that didn't have.
Hey, that boy say he guilty as everybody else. Soon that judge say, hey, put him in cuffs. No. It was Keefy D. It was Suge Knight. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I was wearing sisters too. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. I wasn't.
Nothing to do with me. I did it for a paycheck. I did it on some just because. I'm older now. I get it. But we did things for all the wrong reasons at that time, in them days.
You lying, man. You lying.
Of course it doesn't.
You lying, dude. You wasn't nothing, dude. I was the man. Me, Keefy D.
Okay. Cross-examination, Mr. Sims.
Sir, have you ever met me?
Excuse me?
Have you ever met me before?
No.
Have you ever spoken to the district attorneys prior to your testimony here today?
Once.
All right. And in terms of the club itself, you were there and you were sharing with us that there were other people that were there.
Yes.
Well, what y'all got him for if he wasn't even at the scene? Nothing that went on. He was at the club. What is he here for?
Law enforcement as well as, I don't know, people from your side of town.
No, law enforcement was outside. The Metro was here. Why y'all put words in my mouth?
Sure.
They were outside.
Okay.
We were on the inside. Wasn't no law enforcement mingling with us.
Yeah. Mark James say, I'm just taking a stand, man. There ain't no snitch or the law enforcement. I'm just taking a stand. That's it.
So, as far as you know, law enforcement wasn't hired by Reggie Wright to provide additional security?
No,
at
this was
Club
Metro
662?
posted up all over the place.
And so they were there specifically just to, like, what, harass or just send a warning or what?
No, they were there. Like when you have events in Las Vegas, everybody knows. You're going to see Metro here, every block.
Yeah.
They was posted up, which they do all the time.
But you're telling me that as head of security, you do not know or you don't believe that Reggie Wright hired the Metro officers to come
I know
in?
for a fact he didn't have.
See, my thing is, right? And I ain't saying nothing wrong with what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a grown, probably 60-year-old man now, man, that ain't in the streets no more. Only thing I'm saying is stop trying to hold up the street image. You know what I'm saying? And then you sitting here taking a stand. Be what it is, man. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you or nothing. Just be what. Look, I ain't a gangster no more. But what my problem is, these dudes be trying to hold up that game. Yeah, it was protocol. It was this or that. But you sitting here on stand, man. Come on, man. Be who you is now. Stop trying to act like this gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Metro Police.
Like you don't want to tell, but tell. Tell.
Do you know how many people
need
were
him
on
up
the
outta
payroll
here.
that night from your security team?
He told on himself anyway.
Y'all do paperwork different than we did. Our paperwork was getting cash money. Our paperwork was what they call under the table. We had at least 30, 40 of my homeboys there. Reggie Wright Jr. and his security, his company, the people who work for him, didn't have nothing to do with what Suge paid us for working. So that was two different entities, Reggie and Suge. The homies was there for Suge Knight. Reggie Wright hired his company to watch over Suge Knight people.
Right.
So his security did like the right thing. My security did what they ain't gonna do. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
No, we don't. Cause Reggie say, man, you was just a side hustler, man. You ain't had no security. They was stopping you for real. Man, excuse me, y'all. Man, they was stopping you for ripping people off for $35 outside of the club, man. You want to go up in the front line? Give me 35. Hey, man, we see you all the time, panhandlers, man, in front of the club, man.
The police gonna walk you out of there. We gonna drag you out of there. So it was a difference, but not on the same paper.
Sure. And once again, the intent was to protect 662, right? To protect the club, protect the patrons that were going to go there, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in terms of your knowledge of what happened on that night, fair to say you weren't present when the shots had rung out.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay. And your testimony is that you had heard from other people initially that, hey, Tupac had been shot.
Yes.
And you had thought maybe other people were maybe relieved, thinking like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. He's gonna be okay.
Hey, listen, a lot of these guys in this courtroom, because they love Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But you know, they're gonna keep that gangster stuff in. They won't keep it D really to get time. I don't care what he say, because that's why he here. Because he could have did a Woody. He could have been like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't remember nothing. It's been 30 years, and they would have accepted that. You know what I'm saying? So just come out and be like, I want this son of a mother locked up for killing my brother, Tupac. And that's why I'm here, man. Stop with all the fake gangster stuff, man. Hey, listen, you took this. Ain't nobody mad at you, bro. Ain't nobody mad.
That's what came back to 662. People that went to the scene and
nobody mad at you because he told on himself. That's the key. That's the key thing. Nobody can't tell on him. He told on himself. Just elaborate with his story. That's it. That's all I do. He said that. Yeah, I'm just going off what he said.
everybody said Tupac was talking. So everybody came back to the club saying he's going to be all right. So people just went back to, mingling.
Right. Now, in terms of the that night, you go back to Compton. You live in Compton.
Yes.
You still live in Compton?
No.
At the time you live in Compton, you go back to Compton, and you tell us that there was a lot of tension. Can you describe that for us when you went back in terms of what kind of tension we're talking about?
You sure you want me to answer that?
Bro, you gonna answer it anyway. Stop it, man, and just answer these questions, man. Stop that, man. Stop it with the fake gangster stuff, man. You sure you want me to answer that? I ain't coming. I ain't no snitch now. Bro, just answer the question. We're not mad at you. Bro already told on himself, man. Answer anything this man wants you to answer now. You can't, ain't nobody could be called a snitch in this case. He told on himself. He got himself here.
Is it gonna be graphic?
No, I ain't gonna. I got to raise the word in it, but you asked me a question. I don't. And what I explained to them, I don't want to send him to prison.
Sure.
We do, man.
Even though we don't like
He told on himself.
each other.
Sure.
Well, what you here for?
You to prison. So that's why I'm here where I'm at and the way I am, because I changed my life. I'm raising my grandkids, teaching them never to be like their papa.
Hey, Mob James snitching without snitching. I ain't trying to send you to prison, jury. Listen, that's to say he guilty now. I don't want you to go to jail for what you did, jury. You hear me now? You got to catch in between now for what he did. You know? Hey, Mark James, he the coolest snitch ever, man.
And here I am explaining to people what I used to be, and I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that at all. And you asking me questions that can hurt him, and like I told them, I'm trying to avoid to answer the questions that they might look at me and say something is wrong.
Well, let me put this way. Let me help you out with this.
Thank you.
So these people right here, what they want to know from you is, did you see who shot Tupac?
I told you no.
Correct. So outside of that question, right, the next question I'm asking you is, when you went back to Compton, was it like a Southside Crip that shoots a Pyru Blood, and then a Pyru Blood shoots a Southside Crip? Is that the tension that we're talking about?
Do I answer this?
That's a straight.
Man, you gonna ask the judge, do you answer this? Man, you could have did the Woody, man. You don't remember anything, man. Why is you talking, man? Marv James, you good, man. You good, man. You telling without telling, without trying to make us feel you telling, man. But we don't care, man. The man already told on himself, man. Come on now.
Short question. It's a yes or no answer.
Okay.
Did you see that?
When I was a part of that life, I was a part of that. And
Lock him up.
no, because you asking something that's gonna happen to you.
Hey, judge gonna say, lock him up. Marv James gonna tell on everybody. Yeah, it was Willie Loke. It was.
Okay, let me stop.
And once again, I want to emphasize.
When we got back to Compton,
Okay.
it was a gang
I see why they left him at the 662. Marv James, man, it looking like you would tell on everybody, man. Come on now.
war. People were getting hurt.
Okay.
People was being sought. People were looking for certain individuals from his neighborhood,
Okay.
as well they did mine.
Okay.
But Orlando, him, and certain other people were being assaulted because people wanted to kill them.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. You hear the lawyer, sure. Yeah. Go tell it. Snitch. Go.
Were they the only ones that they wanted to kill?
Am I the only one up in here? No, they
Keep
weren't the
it-
only one.
you gotta keep it
It's
low.
just neighborhood in particular.
Wrong,
But
dude.
they were the main subjects of a gang war. They was in the middle, such as me.
So you're telling us that people back home somehow
Look at him,
had
look at him.
some type of information that said that guy, as a bunch of other people, were involved in what?
In the murder of Tupac.
Okay. But my question to you.
Tell it, don't stop.
Ah! Man, what this dude think he on the street? Man, you tell the dude to shut up, man. Brother told everything, man. Hey, come on, man. You ain't making yourself look no better by doing that, bro. Like you don't want to tell. Like you ain't no snitch, but snitching at the same time. Man, listen, he already told on himself, man. Just answer the man question and stop doing all this dramatic stuff, man. Come on, man.
Can you focus on me for a second, sir?
Yeah, I will.
And I apologize. I just want to make sure that we're clear, okay? For these people.
Yeah, look, I keep it looking,
In terms of
man.
that information, none of those
Man, look, man, you telling on me. You wrong, dude. You telling on me without telling. You know what I'm saying? You saying stuff, but the jury can say, oh, he want to say he did it, and he know he did it, but he trying to make it like he ain't snitching. You wrong, dude.
people were there, right?
What
Okay,
people
okay.
you speaking on? The people that was already in the neighborhood, or the people that left
We the
Las
people.
Vegas that same night Tupac was shot to go home, bear their arms, and go to somebody else's neighborhood
Right.
to look for somebody. They had to pay it back.
So once again, my question to you is that the
La, la, la,
information
la,
that I'm
la.
asking about is the people that back home, you're saying were eyewitnesses to this?
So just imagine this dude right in the hot seat in a detective station, in the police station, and they questioning him. Boy, they'll get it out of him, boy. They would get it out of this dude.
How could people back home be eyewitness to something that happened in Vegas? No, that's not what I'm saying.
The people that were here in listen to my question, sir. The people that were here in Las Vegas, you're telling me were eyewitnesses to what happened.
Just
back
answer the
home. Is that what
question,
you're telling me?
man.
I'm telling you, the people that was at
Just
662.
answer my question, sir. Yes or no.
I can't
Is it
answer
a
that
yes or no?
without a what you call it. You trying to tell me to say something that you're not going to understand. If you let me explain to you.
No.
Man, his lawyer trying to railroad him, man. He trying to get him. He get paid by the state, man. He trying to keep it locked up, man. Come on now, help him out.
Answer my question.
I'm not answering nothing. I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. McDonald, focus for a second.
I am focused, very.
Focus on
You could have just said as soon as you sat down, Mr. James. Come on, man. You could have said as soon as you sat down, look, man, I don't remember nothing. It's been 30 years. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna tell, go on and tell, man. Tell everything. You already done start talking, man. Ain't nobody mad at you. He already done told on himself. God dang.
my question to you.
Man, I took the stand there. Dang, you stressing me out now.
Because you weren't there.
I was at 662.
Right. Do you know who was there?
I know everybody that was there.
Okay. Like who?
Everybody.
Talk to your lawyer, man. This dude is tripping.
Man, what type of... Man, where do you think you at, man? You ain't on the court. Talk to your lawyer, man. This dude tripping. Man, this dude is crazy. You came here to tell, man.
I'm not going to explain that. I can't answer that.
Okay, let me ask you this next question then. You are telling us that people back in Compton, for some reason, knew what happened here in Las Vegas.
A phone conversation. People found out when people left Las Vegas the same night Tupac was shot, went straight back to Compton. It only takes 3.5 hours to get home.
Sure.
Yes, it wasn't a problem for people to find out what happened. No problem at all.
Streets talk.
Phones, people,
They knew it.
Know what happened here.
They knew it was Keefe right after. You know what I'm saying? The streets gonna talk, man.
On the night of the shooting.
Yeah. They had walkie-talkies. They had all kind of phones. They had ways to call people to say whatever. But when people left Las Vegas that same night, after they found out and got in their cars and went home because it was a situation, Pac was shot. Okay. Retaliation is a mug. Come on, man. Like, it was for real, for real. All of this was for real.
Now, the night of the shooting, did you have a walkie-talkie, a Nextel thing or something like that?
No.
Did Reggie Wright?
I don't know what he had. I don't know how much money he had in his pocket. I don't know what he had on his hip.
But you were the head of securities, but you're telling us you did not have any type of
Reggie Right way security has nothing to do with the gang banging security, rules, whatever you want to call us. They had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
The phones that Suge had for certain individuals, they had the phones. Like the guy that was bodyguard for Tupac that night. Like some of the guys that was at the Tyson fight, like Suge Knight. Certain individuals had phones. Yes, they did.
Okay, so, all right, I get what you're saying. You're not there, but you're saying other people were.
Yes, I'm saying there was a lot of people there.
A lot of people were there at the shooting that took place.
That was in the entourage, yes.
Let's see. Okay, just one.
Keep it looking like, man, stop talking to this man, because he telling everything.
Final question. You're here today, and I think the state had asked this question under.
He wasn't even there, dude.
You're ordered to be here today.
You
right?
wrong,
Yes.
dude.
In terms of that subpoena, for instance, is that's the only reason why you're here is because of that subpoena?
I don't have no other reason to be here.
Yeah.
So why you just didn't come, Mob James, and say you don't remember nothing? Come on, man. If you're going to tell it, tell it. We want you to tell it. Tell it, man.
In order for
I'm
you to
holding
get that
back.
subpoena, you were served that
I
subpoena
look like an
by
old
California,
gangster.
Yes.
by a police officer.
I don't know. He wasn't in uniform.
Okay. And that order required you to go to a court in California.
I had to go to court in Victorville.
And then that court in California said you have to show up here.
And in that court, I cussed them out and told them, you can't make me do nothing.
Right.
And in that court, they told me that I would be in attempted court. Me raising my grandkids, I'm not going to put my grandkids in the car and move somewhere so y'all can't find me. So all that running and living a different life, I ain't doing it. So I agreed to come. And I explained to everybody.
Man, listen, you wasn't there. I don't think they would have put him in contempt. You know what I'm saying? If he wouldn't have showed up. Because there's a lot of people on that list that ain't going to show up. And they not going to jail. Because, you know what I'm saying? What if Mob James went on the scene when it happened? What good is he to the situation? You know what I'm saying? So they just asking him a bunch of extra stuff that he's willing to tell.
Everybody in here, you ask me something, I'm going to be honest about. You ask me something I don't want to talk about, you're going to have a problem. Treat me as a hostile witness. You're not going to talk to me and tell me as a grown man.
They ain't got to treat you as a hostile witness, man. You're telling everything, man. Come on, man.
I have to do up here. I'm not finna send him to prison.
Why?
You are.
No, why? You ain't going to help. You already up here talking, man. Come on, you helping. His lawyer trying to railroad. That's why they got. Listen, man, they reaching out to all the people, right, that can put Keefe in a bad situation. They reached out to Gene Deal. When Keefe sat there and said, and his lawyer know the state gonna use this against him. When Keefe sat there and said, you can have Gene Deal, did he owe me money? Now they trying to establish something You know what I'm saying? With Gene Deal, his lawyer called it Gene Deal to take the stand. What he gonna say? Yeah, he was around us. Yeah, he was hanging out with Diddy. Yeah, uh-huh. So that gonna just make the state, you know what I'm saying, come to the conclusion like, okay, they were working together then. Diddy own bodyguard said, yeah, they were together. And Keefe D said Diddy had him do something. Keefe, your lawyer is trying to railroad you. Just like I said to y'all about when they got him to read that script. They told this dummy, look, no, don't put yourself as the shooter. And he felt confident in that, like he wasn't going to jail. He put Orlando as the shooter. This dude is easy manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Easy to manipulate. You know what I'm saying? His lawyer called it. What did he call it Gene Deal for? To prove that this dude, you know what I'm saying, was that this dude no Diddy. Come on, man. That's going to get you more jammed up, man. So his lawyer, I think, trying to railroad him. He asking Mob James all these stupid questions. You know what I'm saying? Like he want to send him to prison. He want him gone. He worked for the state, man. He get paid by the state, man.
So the accusation now is because of the fact that we're trying to ask you questions, you're blaming it on me.
You asking me questions. If I just like answer your questions, we gonna have a problem in here, a misunderstanding, and you're asking me something that wouldn't be good for him.
Right.
So what?
And I just want to look. We're just trying to figure out who shot you.
I don't understand this
You're
dude.
telling us that you weren't there to see. That's all I want to know. At the end of the day, that's it. Right?
Was I in the entourage when Tupac got shot? No.
Okay.
Okay, now get off the stand. They don't need you no more.
I was at 62. I mean, that ain't hard. That's easy math.
Hey, keep it looking like, man, the man said he wasn't there, man. Now on to the next, man. Come on, man. You asking this man a question. You trying to get something out this man to get me jammed up. Just like when he called Gene. Like, what was the purpose? You know what I'm saying? But Keefe D said it, man. He confirmed himself. When Suge said in the beginning, I looked in the person's eyes. Y'all remember this now. I looked in the person's eyes. I know who he is. Day one, he said that. I know who it was that did that. Day one. Keefe D come out 30 years later and confirm it. Suge never said a name. He come out and confirm it. Yeah, I look right in Suge's eyes. Suge looked me right in the eye. So he confirmed everything Suge said, man. People got to pay attention, man. Ain't nobody get his man. Man, listen, man. Ain't nobody get his dude no script, man. And if he did, he didn't remember that script that one time. When he went on other interviews, he wouldn't have remembered that script no more, man. 30 years later, they gave him a script to remember and erase the truth. Now, the truth been in his head the whole 30 years. You know what I'm saying? He go on to the next interview, right? And he's still using his script. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? He using his truth. From day one, he been using his truth. Man ain't finna remember, right? Man be toe up, slurring word. Man can't even say nothing right. Drink club. Man, come on, man.
Further question, John.
Anything further, State? All right, we've got one more phase, and then we'll let you out of here.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, any questions for this witness?
Yeah, go on and hide him, Mob Jane. They gonna
Seeing
get
no
you. You
hands?
snitch.
Oh, we do have one. Okay, hang on one second.
Oh, man.
All right, I have a question for you from one of our jurors, if you can answer it. Did Reggie Wright Jr. instruct security to not have firearms the night of the fight?
To be honest, I don't know if Reggie Wright told his people or the police officers not to have guns, and I don't know why. He sure didn't tell us because we had ours. And that's the honest truth.
All right.
Look at the
Any
judge.
follow-ups?
Hey, Judge want her a street dude. Judge loud. Everything Mob Jane say, boy, hey, she gonna slide her them after this. Judge is like, yeah.
On that State?
No, Your Honor.
Defense.
I just want to clarify what the witnesses said. You're telling us that you had guns that night.
Yeah.
I just want to know. But you had guns that night, right?
Yes, we did.
Boy, try to look like a street dude snitch. A street dude snitch. I never heard that, man. A street dude and a snitch at the same time. He gonna walk up out of here looking for the street dude respect when he done just came up here, took the stand. Didn't have to say one word, y'all, because it wasn't there. But we glad he said what he said. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna paint a picture to the jury to know, look, I know this dude killed him, but I just can't say that because I wasn't there. But the streets talking, he be talking. You know what I'm saying? Everything add up. I know he did. Good job, Mob James. Get this dude up out of here, man. He told on himself anyway. Only thing we doing is lining everything up that he said about himself. So, you know what I'm saying? He told on himself. Nobody is a snitch in this situation but him. And listen, Wack, when it's over with, you better run paperwork on him too, because he told on himself, man. That's the worst charge, man. Telling on yourself.
All right, thank you.
All right, I know you didn't want to be here, but thank you for coming back.
Okay, can I say something? I want to apologize to everybody, but I find this kind of funny.
Man, get up out of here, man. We don't want to hear all this.
And truthfully, what you're going through, brother, is what you're going through. I didn't want to be a part of that, and I'm not a part of that.
Yes, you is. You done
So-
told everything.
I appreciate everything, and I apologize to all these.
I keep it looking.
Thank you, Mr. McKee.
Keep it say you done say. Hey, keep it say you done sat here and persuade the jury in so many words, like I'm just this killer, and then you want to talk about something you ain't got nothing to do with it. Good job, Mob Jane. You played it good, man. You played it good.
Now, feel free to go.
Were you familiar with somebody by the name that went by the moniker Keefy D?
Now we got Reggie up here, man. Reggie ain't really say too much, but like Mob James, man. Hey, if you look around, man, everybody posted Mob James. Mob James, man, went in there and showed out, man.
Well, heard of him. Had no personal interactions with him at that point, especially in law enforcement. Heard of him, knew of him.
Hey, everything in Reggie, you could tell when he be trying not to make these guys look bad like Mob James, he be like, man, I just gotta tell the truth, man. Because one thing y'all gotta understand about Reggie, and everybody know this from the hood, Reggie is a police officer. So a police officer gonna know things about dudes that other people ain't gonna know. And Reggie know a lot of these dudes ain't what they claim to be. You know what I'm saying? Police officers know if you a snitch, because you're coming to them. Know if you're gay, because if they catch you up, they kick in your door. They might see you might be laid up with a dude. You know what I'm saying? That nobody else don't know. Catch you at a hotel if they watch you. You know what I'm saying? They put surveillance on you. They got videotape of you doing this and that you don't even know they got. So they know who's who. And you could tell every time Reggie talk, he be like, man, look, I'm cool with dude, but boy, man, you ain't who you saying you is, bro.
But I had no personal contact with Keefy at that time.
So he was somebody that was on your radar, even though you had never met him and heard he had personal interaction with him.
Heard of him. He was mainly known as
Hey, listen, man, and nobody else called Reggie a rat. Because the man is a police officer. What you thought he was going to be, man? Come on, man.
at one point he was known as a crackhead.
Ah!
But then later on, he was known as a drug dealer. I mean, he was a gang guy, and didn't really enforce on the.
Man, I ain't never seen no crackhead turn into a big time drug dealer. Afterwards, I heard drug dealers turn into big time crackhead. Never heard a crackhead turn into a big time drug dealer.
The level of narcotics he was.
I think Reggie just being nice.
Role of security. Were you aware of James McDonald being there at the club?
Yeah, James was a headache for my security.
Listen why he was a headache, y'all.
But he and I, we've been knowing each other over 52 years, So, I mean, that was like my brother. So, he,
Look.
James used to do it as a hustle. What James would do is go outside, get guys that look like they had a bunch of money, and bring them to the front of the line.
James said he was out there. He was the muscle, man. Come on, man. James said he was the muscle Reggie, man. Come on now.
And that drove my security crazy, but James was out there working the door.
Reggie trying to get extra $30.
Still to have a bunch of his homeboys to come and be on the lookout, still.
Man, they was on the lookout for dummies that they can get more money out of at that door, man. That's all they was on the look. They wasn't looking out for nothing else, man. Oh yeah, he look like he got money. Bring him to the front of the line. Hey boy, give me an extra 40, boy. You get in.
Blood related, Pyro related.
You want VIP ticket?
But James was mainly doing.
Give me 45.
A little side hustle.
For Tupac that Saturday.
Mr. Alexander, but he was out there with me, getting the town cars and everything. Mr. Score actually rode up with, I guess, his fiance and a few members of the Outlaws.
And who are the Outlaws?
The Outlaws is a bunch of people actually, but it's a group of rappers that works with Mr. Shakur that he was trying to help get their careers going.
And was Malcolm Greenidge one of the members of the Outlaws?
Yes, sir.
That's Edie.
He goes by the name Edie, I mean.
That's correct, sir.
And Qatari Cox, was he one of the members of the Outlaws?
Yes, sir.
And then Afula, and I always get the name wrong, but Mr. Afula, was he also one of the members of the Outlaws?
He was as well.
Okay. And you said Mr. Alexander was the person that's supposed to be working security, or the person assigned for security for Mr. Shakur, but that he was with you. So on Saturday, was anybody with Mr. Shakur?
No, sir.
And you had mentioned earlier that after the song "Hit 'Em Up" had come out, and that was probably, 3-4 months before this, you had assigned 2 security officers to Mr. Shakur.
That's correct.
So where's the other one?
Well, that was Mr. Hackey, Kevin Hackey. He was scheduled to also be
Hey, that's the dude, this conspiracy theory people saying that did it.
attending and writing, and that's what.
That's the ones they say Suge beat up and he went back for revenge or some stuff like that. He was messing with Suge's wife or something like that. Go.
Actually thought was going
There's
to be
100
with him,
stories
not
out here,
with him,
man.
'cause he normally was with him. You know, him and Mr. Alexander, they kind of worked out who would be with Mr. Shakur. And for some reason, he didn't show up. He now telling me he had a late arrest and he was stuck at the hospital all day dealing with her arrest.
So the fight night.
Here they go, y'all. See how he made that excuse for Reggie? He talking about he was stuck at the hospital. Yeah, he did it. He did.
Arrives. Where are you? You go to the fight?
I went to the parking lot of the fight, so it was kind of hectic to get inside, but also got a call from Mr. Giddings, Al Giddings, who was my supervisor at the club, and they was having some logistic problems, some problems there, and I elected to go and get things in order at the club.
So you get to the parking lot of MGM, see it's a little crazy, and decide to head over to Club 662.
That's correct.
And was Club 662, it was on Flamingo, is that right?
1700 block of Flamingo, yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, can I see Exhibit 2? I'm going to publish Exhibit 2, which has already been admitted. All right, actually, Mr. Wright, you're not positioned great for any of this, but there we have. Can you see 662 up there?
I don't have my glasses.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
I got you.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, listen, man. I'm going to stop it right here. Y'all want to see the full video, man. Y'all go check it out, man. But Reggie he ain't really say too much, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. He say Keefe D was a crackhead, man. You know what I'm saying? That turned into a big-time drug dealer. Something I really can't believe, man. How you was a crackhead turned into a big-time drug dealer, man. You gonna smoke up everything, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you go from smoking to handling big-time weight, and you ain't smoking that. It don't happen, man. But y'all want to see the rest of it, man. Y'all go watch this out there. Hey, but listen, y'all. Don't forget to hype me up, y'all. Hype me up when you come in. Please hit the like button. Help your boy out. Don't forget to hit that like button. You know why? Because you rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out. Yeah.
G-Track broke this beats to life.
Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Respected by the realest thugs. Never been a thug, but feel every thug needs some love. Caught up in the matrix, wrist shining like Mike Glove. Another 150, that big gon' shine like a light bulb. We gon' keep it slight, cuz any nigga might budge. He ran and got his fellas, cause he jealous and they don't like us. I'm trying to tame the beast and keep the peace, but they ain't right, bruh. They wanna start the beef from living life and they ain't like us. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it. My teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. And haters wanna see us go, we poppin' out this bitch like a motherfucking TV show. More baddies than the baddies, and I ain't tryna get married on some upscale shit. And lil' mama a little savage, goddamn, can I grab it? I'm just playing, but can I grab it? They say the way I flip this money, I should be in gymnastics. Say the way I kill this beat, you should dead it in a casket. Watch the way I'm pulling up, matte black, so nasty. Slow mashing, I let them pull past me. Once I hit the gas, man, they know it's no catching. Competition waiting, faking, hating for no reason. All my competition might be dead or in prison. Now I see the vision, stay true to your religion. She made them catch the Holy Ghost, she popped it like a pistol. She made her spin up all his dough by acting like she miss him. Now he got issues, give his ass a tissue. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it. My teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room that sit up back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it. My teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out.